said to me, you can't say you're gonna cure sobriety by keeping the patient in a post-acute program for 6 weeks and then congratulating them on their sobriety. It's gonna take 2 to 3 years of developing a new imprint of cognition and behavior to get to where Mary got, where she could say no and why she had to say no. And she could say it to her family members and anybody else trying to sabotage her sobriety. Addiction recovery is a lifelong process and commitment. Cognitive and behavioral deficits to TBI are also lifelong. And that's where I think supported living programs are the key to the puzzle piece, and we don't have a funding source for them in every situation, but I think we're on the right track. And those are my references. A lot of this comes from the work being done at your Cleveland Clinic, but also nationally, and thank you for your attention.
Okay, we have time for a few questions for Dr. Noble, if there are any. And I'd like you to use the mic. So let me get back there.
I asked the question for an earlier speaker, but how do you feel about medical marijuana use for some of the rehabilitation and recovery efforts, especially with substance use being an issue in the population you work with?
So, I don't feel very good about it. It affects the brain. It takes away patients' motivation. And that's the THC component of marijuana. THC is the component of marijuana that affects the brain, decreases motivation, is too relaxing, too mellowing for the patient to participate in constructive recovery. The CBD component of the marijuana is the one that we use for chronic pain more effectively. And that is what you see in CBD oils and gummies. The problem is there's no regulation in the industry yet to make sure you're getting one and not the other. But topical CBD is great, but I think that's about as far as I go as for advocating it. And believe me, this is a problem because people come into the office and they say, they don't even list it as a medication that they're taking. And I beg them to be honest. And then they say, but doc, it's legal. And I'm like, yeah, so is alcohol, and that kills people. And so is smoking, and that kills people. But it's a gateway drug, and it's not on my list of priorities. If someone has cancer, okay, why not? What's the worst that can happen? They might die, or they might not be motivated to do much. But if someone has a brain injury, it's the wrong choice.
Other questions? Is she allowed to?
And I'm not advocating, I'm not trying to be argumentative either. As a substance use counselor, 38 years. There's so much good data coming out of Colorado Department of Health, since they were one of the earlier adopters, that you might want to look at, and how the opioid abusers, it helped them decrease to such an extensive level, and we've had the same thing happening in Oklahoma. Now, I agree with you, it needs to be regulated, and physicians need to, and for research, physicians need to know exactly what dosage to be prescribing, which is not hazardous, and making that differentiation between the CBD and the THC. I think just like any other medication, it's a chemical,
Right.
can affect the brain, so we need to know exactly how to use it appropriately.
Right, and what you're talking about, because we talked about that at the conference in Las Vegas recently, we're kind of using it as part of the medication-assisted treatment. And so if you can use medical marijuana to get the person off of opioids, they're not going to die of respiratory failure from overusing medical marijuana like they are from overusing OxyContin. So you're right, it's a a good pathway, but the deal is to get along with everything to hopefully eventually clear their brain.
Thanks so much, Dr. Doe. Can we give her a round of applause?